Okay, we're going to try our first KenKen tutorial today. And we're going to start with a Monday puzzle and the easy side of the puzzle, which is the 4x4 square. So you want to note that in a 4x4 square, your goal is to have each row and each column go up to 4. You cannot repeat the number. So in this column, you can only have 4, 3, 2, and 1. In these rows, you can only have 4, 3, 2, and 1. You cannot repeat the number. Okay. So let's give this a shot. Alright. So we're going to start over here with the adding up to 6. So when it has a plus sign with a number, that means the numbers that are bolded, the bolded squares, must add up to that number. Okay? So if you're trying to get to 6, there's only a few ways to do it if you have 3 squares like this. You can either have it be 4 plus 1 plus 1. That equals 6. But we can't do that because there's already 4 in this row. So if we put a 4 here plus 1, we would be repeating a number, and that's forbidden in KenKen. If we put a 4 here and had it 1 plus 1, we would have 2 1s next to each other, and that's also forbidden in KenKen. So we can't do that. So the only other possibility is that it's 3 plus 2 plus 1. The only other possibility. So that's nice, but how do we know where the 3 and the 2 and the 1 go? That's the trick, right? Okay, well, let's take a look at the rest of the puzzle. Here, in the bolded squares, we have them adding up to 3. There's only one way to add up to 3, which is 2 plus 1. So that means that we know if this is 3 plus 2 plus 1, this has to be the 3. That's 2 plus 1, so we can't put a 2 or a 1 there. And that really helps us out down here, too, because it means that that has to be a 4. Right? You're never going to add to 3 using a 4. So that means that this is 2 plus 1, so this is 4 plus 3. Right? There's a 2 and a 1 here, so we can't repeat those, so there's a 4 and a 3 here. The 4 can't be next to another 4, so it's got to be like that. 4 and 3. And now we've got a 2 and a 1 there. Okay, we've got a something minus something else. You see this? Has to equal minus the subtraction has to equal 1. Now let's think about that for a minute. There's got to be a 3 in there, right? Because the 3 is blocked at this point. So the only way to get to 1 using subtraction with a 3, we know there's a 3 there, right? 3 can't be there. Is it 4 and 3 or 2 and 3? Now it can't be 4 and 3. We've already got our 4. So it's 2 and 3. So we know that's a 1. And that means that's a 2. And remember, we knew from here that this has got to be a 2 and a 1. That means that's a 1, right? Process of elimination. Now to get to 12, we need 2 numbers that will multiply to 12, and obviously it's got to be a 4 and a 3, so 4 and a 3. Yeah. Now you might be thinking here, well, where does the 3 go? Where does the 2 go? Look here, right? There's the 3, so it's got to be the 3, that's got to be the 2, that's got to be the 1, that's got to be the 2. And there you go. Monday KenKen. Nice and easy.